Hello everyone, my name is Didi Hermawan and right now I'm at Taman Makam Pahlawan Dharma Patria Jaya. Being in this place, it reminds me about our national heroes. And one of our greatest national heroes is Mohammad Hatta, or often we call him Bung Hatta. And so today I would like to explain or tell you a story about him just a little bit. Little bit enough. And he was born in Bukit Tinggi, West Sumatra on August 1902. And his father's name is Mohammad Djamil, while his mother's name is Siti Saleha. But then he never saw his father since he was died before Mohammad Hatta reached 8 months old. So he never saw his father, poor him. But then he married with Rahmi Hatta just a couple of months after Indonesian independence on 18th of November 1945. And the couple has three kids. Hatta shows his interest in national movement and politics since he was 16 years old. And then he finished his study and continued his study to Rotterdam School of Commerce and took economic as his major. He got his doctorandus degrees, but he doesn't satisfied with that. So he continued his study to pursue his doctorate degree. But then he stopped. He couldn't finish it. It stopped in the middle since politics already taken over his life. In Netherlands itself, he joined an organization named Perhimpoenan Indonesia. It was first an organization of a student in Netherlands, but then it changed to a political organization in demand to get Indonesian independence. It shows its voice through a magazine named Indonesia Merdeka, and Hatta was one of the editor in that magazine. And then he was really often to attend kind of conference on Europe to gain more support from another nation for helping Indonesia. And then by the middle of 1927, the movement of Perhimpoenan Indonesia has alarmed the Dutch authorities, and it's made Hatta and four of Indonesian Perhimpoenan Indonesia activists being caught and put them in jail. And then 2 years later, Hatta and the four activists are released, and Hatta reunited with Sukarno in a secret meeting in one of Hatta's house in Jakarta. They were agreed to organize Indonesian independence. And then by the 1945 on August, Japan finally approved Indonesian independence, but it's not easy to get. In a speech on December 1942, Hatta said that if Indonesia only free from a colonized to be a Dutch colonized to be colonized by another power or by another country, I'd rather to see Indonesia drown into the bottom of ocean. He said in one of his speech, powerful speech that moved Indonesia. So in 16th of August in 1945, Indonesian youth by the middle of the night kidnapped Sukarno and Hatta and bring them to Rengastan Clock to force them to declare Indonesia independence. Forced by the youth, finally on 7th of August 1945, Sukarno declares Indonesia independence in front of his house And by the 18th of August 1945, Hatta was chosen to be the Vice President of Indonesia to help Sukarno and accompany him to lead this country to be a better and free country. But then, after a long fight with his illness, finally he gave up. Hatta gave up with his illness on 14th of March 1980, and then he was buried in one of grave in Tanah Kusir public cemetery, one of public cemetery in Jakarta. Well, I guess that's all little story about Hatta. I would like you comment down there, and I hope you get something that you need to know about one of our national heroes. Thank you.